Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marian. Today I thought I would just record a chill video showing you my top 3 products, makeup products. Now I will say some of the makeup that I have won't particularly have 3 items because there are some makeup products or categories that I simply have not just either ventured out and tried more products, or either I just didn't like the other products that I tried out and I've decided to just stick with that 1 or 2. So before I get started, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Please give this video a big thumbs up and make sure that your notification bell is turned on so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get started. So I figured that I would do or show the products in the order that I do my makeup. So we're going to start off with primers. Now I have 3 primers that I really like, and this one here is the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection pre-makeup base. As you can see, I have really used the mess out of this one. You've seen this in plenty of videos, and I really need to get another one. I have the matte one, which I haven't tried out, but I'm pretty sure that I probably will like that one too, but who knows. If not, I will definitely be ordering another one. And then my trusty, dusty, tried and true Milk Hydro Grip primer. If you're looking for a primer that is going to grip your makeup, make your makeup stay without drying out your skin, then definitely try the Milk Hydro Grip. I do see people saying that e.l.f. has a dupe, but me and e.l.f. products really have a love-hate relationship. So I mean, this costs $34, but it's worth the $34 in my opinion. The last thing for primer is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Hydrating Primer. So if you are on the normal skin spectrum or dry skin spectrum, this here will definitely be a primer that you would be interested in, or I feel that you would love. It's not on the cheap side as well. Everyone knows Giorgio Armani is not is more on the luxury side. So moving on to brows. So for brows, I have the normal products as usual. My Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim pencil, and then I wear this in shade Black Brown, and I don't even have the top because I use it so much. And then of course the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefits, and I wear this. I go from shade 4 to 4.5. I kind of want to try shade 5.0, but here is another one of my favorites. It just makes your brows look more natural, and it's just easy to fill in. The last brow product that I have is, I'm opening up a new one because I've already used the other one that I had, is from Huda Beauty. And I have this one in shade 7 Black Brown. The one thing about this, it's so thin. The tip is so thin, so you have to be careful and not, you know, make hard strokes because it will break off. But this brow pencil is bomb. Now, out of all 3 brow pencils, if you're looking for something on the more affordable side, then it'll be the Maybelline one, and you can get it from any drugstore. If you haven't seen my Get Ready With Me with drugstore products, I will link it somewhere up here so you can check out the video. So we're gonna move on to foundations. So for foundations, I really love the Beauty Blender Bounce Liquid Whip Longwear Foundation. I feel like any skin tone or any skin type can wear this foundation, and it matches me to a T. It doesn't require a lot on your face to you know, have a nice beat. And I wear shade 370 Warm Olive in this foundation. Also, it is on sale on Sephora's website. So if you want to check it out, it's on sale for $20. Also, I've talked about this foundation a lot as well in my previous video, and this is the Born to Glow NYX foundation. This is actually the only drugstore foundation that I like and looks good on my skin. It's maybe like $8.99 or $9.99, so definitely check this out. It's a naturally radiant foundation. It's good for those with normal skin tone, dry. Even I feel like if you have oily skin, you can be able to rock this foundation as long as you have the proper skin prep. The last foundation is from Huda Beauty or Huda Beauty. I still cannot pronounce her name correctly. And I wear 2 different shades in this foundation. So I have a winter shade and I have a summer shade. So my winter shade is Brown Sugar 410G and my summer shade is Macchiato 400G. This foundation is full coverage. The original formula has a scent, so if you're not into fragrance in your products, then you can also get the reformulated foundation. It's the same faux filter foundation, it just doesn't have the fragrance in it. When I say this is full coverage, a little goes a long way. You can build it up, but you just want to make sure you're just not looking, as I always say, cakey in the face. But I really love this foundation, especially when I'm trying to have a full coverage, full beat, full glam look. So next up is concealers. These concealers I've used over and over in my videos, so you know that these are definitely a part of my top 3. The first one is the Morphe concealer, and I use this to carve out my brows mostly, and sometimes I'll do my under eye, but not so much because this is very light. The next one is the Tarte Shape Tape. This is the original one. This is more on the matte side. They do have a luminous one. I haven't tried that one out yet, but I know a lot of people don't rock with this company, but this concealer works for me. So I don't really go with the trend. I actually go with what works for me. And the last concealer is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer from Too Faced. This is a very good concealer to use if you're more on the mature side, as far as like around my age group, or if you have mature skin. Even if you don't, if you're looking for a hydrating concealer, this is the concealer to buy. It provides super coverage, full coverage, and I promise you, your under eyes won't crease with this concealer. So we're gonna move on to setting powders, or translucent powders, because after I use my concealer, I typically go in with my translucent powders. Now, I've always used the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I've used the original for many years, but this one here is the honey version or color, because there is the original, and then you have honey, and then you have medium deep or deep for deeper skin tones. So, and then this company has other setting powders like for highlighting, a glow setting powder. I haven't ventured off into those setting powders yet, but for a translucent powder to set up under my eyes, I really like this one. This is the honey shade. Next one is from One Size Beauty. This is the original translucent. If I'm not mistaken, he has 2 other shades, like a medium or a deep, or maybe it's only 2. I'm not really sure, but this one here works for me for my skin tone. When I tell you it's very fine and it sets your makeup, it gives your under eye like a blur. So it's very full coverage. It doesn't dry out your under eye. I wouldn't per se call this a matte translucent powder, but it's very yeah, I wouldn't call it a matte translucent powder. I definitely recommend that you try this out. He also has this in a travel size, as well as Laura Mercier has the translucent powder in a smaller size in case you just want to try it out. The last one is from Huda Beauty, and this is in banana bread, and this is the Easy Bake Loose baking and setting powder. So if you are a person that likes to bake your under eye or the side of your face, then this powder is something that you would like. It does have a fragrance. A lot of her products in her line has fragrance, but it's not overpowering. The powder, you do have to go at it with a light hand because it is also finely milled as well. So I have setting powders for when I set my makeup before I proceed into, you know, using highlighters and stuff like that. And that's basically if I feel like that I'm looking, you know, kind of powdery in the face, then I just want to like kind of spray my face so the makeup can settle. There are two. I only have two for this category. And I really consider this like a part of the makeup process and not the final setting of my entire makeup look. So of course you see me using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. It's a fine spray that I feel that when you spray your face, it just makes your makeup come all together. And then the OG Fix Plus from MAC. You can use this to refresh your makeup. You can use this also, as I said, during the makeup process when you're trying to, you know, make all of your makeup just come together if you feel like you are looking kind of, you know, too powdery in the face. This one here, you can also use it as a primer. So if you want to use this prior to doing your makeup, instead of using like a different type of, or like a cream primer, then you can use a liquid primer. You can use this. Now we're going to move on to bronzers. I have 3 different bronzers. 2 of them are black owned. And the first one, of course, is from Fenty Beauty. This is Caramel Cutie. I use this to contour my nose, as well as you can see, I'm almost hitting pan and I'm going to need another one. It's not too red. It's just like the perfect like neutral shade for me. And I really like the way that it applies on my face. It does not give like a, I want to say patchy application or patchy look to when I bronze my face. The next one is from Colored Rain, and this is in Caramel Delight. And this is a pressed bronzer. This shade here, I really like it, but I feel like I can go a shade deeper. This looks more like my skin tone. So I'm definitely going to order more bronzers from this company. When I say, I think they're going to be releasing some more bronzers, and the shade range is huge. So you can definitely find the bronzer for your shade. The last one is more on the high-end bougie side, and this is the Airbrush bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury. This one here would be, I'll consider a splurge because it is on the more expensive side of things for me. And then again, this is more like a neutral look. This is tan 3. I could go to number 4 if I really wanted to, but I feel like this one here is the perfect shade for me. So I think I'm gonna do this video into part 1 and part 2 because I really don't want this video to be long. So I'm going to end this video here, and then part 2 will be posted shortly. I appreciate you taking your time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please make sure that your notification bell is turned on so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And please leave a comment down below because, you know, I need the engagement. And as always, thank you for watching.